So let's see if we can pull him under that grate. That's kind of what I'm thinking. Follow, 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 follow me. Okay, he's following. Let's see if we can do this. He's following, he's not giving up. That's okay with me. Oh, come back. The salamander ran away. Oh, did he really give up? Salamander, come back. Let's do it. Let's do this. I guess I can't get too far away from him. Can't catch me, can't catch me. I hope I remember my way back. Haha! Can't catch me. I'm gonna give you a grate to think about. Let's go back this way. Probably wasting my torchlight doing this. Oh, I let him get too close. Okay, he is a little bit slower than I am. That's good. I probably should have dragged both of us with the, you know, I should have dragged both of the salamanders, I guess. Or a Noxamander. Ooh, I can remember this part. Oh no! I got ambushed. Oh no! Yeah, go in these traps. That's even better. Well, we've got close to being ambushed. Okay, I want to get back to that grate already. Oh, the torchlight goes out. That's just great timing. Good at timing. Oh, he hit me once, but it's okay. We're on track. I know where to take you. Oh, was it this way? Okay. Step on that trap, Miss Kindly. Okay, we're gonna take him to this grate. Hopefully I remember how to do this right. There he is. Let's time this right. Hopefully we can do this. We can do this. Oh, did I mess up already? We can do this. Boom! I did not use a health potion even. Let's go back and get the other guy. I know it could be done. Let's save. Yeah! We're gonna get the other guy the very same way. And believe it or not, we get experience points for that, so... What do you know? Alright, second tactic. We're gonna do the same thing with that salamander. Or I keep calling it a second. It's called a Noxamander. My bad. That was a good strategy, huh? Good way to get those creatures out of here and stay alive. That is good. That is good. That is good. So here we go. I thought there was another one in here. There he is. There he is. I'm saving torchlight strength just because it seems to be the right thing to do. Can't catch us, can't catch us. That salamander trap, though. Wow. That surprised me. Okay. Can't catch us. You cannot catch us. You cannot pass this way. Not past that grate. And I apologize if this looks dark, but I see him, I see him, I see him. Did I step on something weird? I see him, I see him. We will walk this way. I want to be sure he doesn't give up following us. That's part of the strategy behind pulling him halfway across this place. Ooh, I don't want him to hit me either too much. This guy can take me out. I'm not very armor equipped yet. Okay, he's behind us. See if I remember the right ones. I guess he set off some of the traps already. Okay. Keep on following you. Keep on following. Keep on following me. We're gonna drop a portal on you, and life will be better for me. Not you, but for me. See ya! Yeah! That actually puts out a lot of damage. So back to the room we go. Yeah. Yeah, I learned we gotta save in this game. I guess once you set a trap off, it might not go off again. But they hurt. Okay, let's go back. Let's go back and see what's in that room. I'm curious. It's looking like it's towards the end of this place. And we'll turn on a little bit of torchlight here in a little bit. Later on, I guess you get a cat's eye spell, which is nice. I guess, I think, I don't know. But I think I've seen it before in Alonre's like live stream when I was watching it a while back. Okay, and I learned to save often. We will do that. Let's light a torch. And what is in this room? Was it worth fighting those two guys? There's a barrel over here. It's totally empty. There's a lever. Let's see. Now if I see a dangerous mob, that's going to be my tactic in here. A big chest. Maybe this is the end of this place. Here are chests. Let's see if we can open them. We have ash and gold pieces. We have a bar of mithril. Hey, it's valued at 375 gold. And I guess this place was optional. It appears we have explored the place. I'm going to save my torch. Oh, there's 2 more torches. I will take you. Thank you. Okay, apparently I finished up with this place. We have 507 experience out of 1,000. Just a little bit ago we were at 0 with nothing. Not that we have lots and lots yet, but... Okay, let's leave this place and go back to... above this house. Above the... Let's go back to the real world, the gaming world. Above ground. I'm going to keep it dark because I want to conserve our torches in case we may or may not need them, but we have 8 of them so far. I like. Does that fill up our inventory? Okay, they fill up that slot. Cool, cool, cool. I like it. I like it, I like it, I like it, I like it a lot. I want to go over here. I see something in the autumn that looks like it's a pink or purple, I don't know. Is there a door I missed or something? No. Guess there are barrels. Well, I've already seen them, but Yeah, I've already been there. Let's get out of this place. Let's get out of here. Cool, I'm liking this game. I don't know how we'll survive the fights without that door stuff until we get stronger, but... Okay. We made some of the right steps. Alright, I don't see anything on this auto map that's not open, so... And if there is, oh well. It's okay. Let's get out of here. Was it this way yet? Yeah, I was. Okay. I want to take U-torch, but we can't. Well, this is a good place to explore and adventure this game, kind of figure out how this game works. Which I like. It'd be nice to kind of see some daylight again. Or maybe we go up these stairs. Okay, let's go up the stairs. Loading. And I see daylight. We made it out there alive. What do you know? We do have a key, so I don't know if that will open anything out here. I remember there was a locked chest somewhere, but maybe we're just gonna go beyond that. There's a locked door here. I cannot lockpick. Okay, never mind. I think it was the locked door I was thinking about. Okay, I think we're done at this place. I saw a stump. What's these signs say? Dedicated to the riders of Theramore, valiant defenders of the Commonwealth. And it looks like a storm came through here and wrecked this place. No stump there. I better save while I can. Exploring too easy to forget saving, I guess. We're in Elderhollow. Well, that's the name of this place. Well, the note did say to go, I guess, northeast. That's where we're going. That's where we shall go. Here's a sign. A sign. Northwest Grimhold. Northeast Arendelle. Southwest Elderhollow. Southeast Assaulted Coast. Where's our letter want us to go again? We need to go to the village of Arendelle. Well, we don't need to, that's what the letter is suggesting. Arendelle, northeast. Okay. I kind of explore whatever direction. There's salamanders. I don't want to pull both necessarily. I think here comes one. Here he comes. A little experience. Okay. Goodbye to the salamander. There's another one up here. Looks like a bridge. Okay, goodbye to the salamanders. Pretty fun game, I'm liking this. A ranger might have been fun to play, I don't know. Well, let's see here, what happened? Plain hint, there is a town nearby. Walk over next to it and touch it to activate this location in your quick travel menu. If I click this, Arendelle has been added to the quick travel menu. Okay, I can quick travel here. You cannot quick travel when enemies are near. Okay, well we could... I'm saving. There's enemies near and we could quick travel now, so... what is this? You have entered a village that is smaller than the deserted one you awoke in earlier. The streets appear to be mostly vacant, yet sounds of life can be heard within the walls of the buildings. You are hopeful that talking to the locals in this town may help you make sense of your situation. We will be hopeful. Can we take things in this game? That's not locked? I guess not. This guard's like saying, you better not take anything. You take anything, I'm gonna run at you with my sword. I can talk to you though. Town guard, don't cause any trouble, okay? Okay. I can open it. There is a lady here. Let's talk to you. Hello. You see an older, distinguished woman standing in a room nicely decorated with tapestries and fine rugs. She appears weary, as if she carries with her much stress and is in need of rest. Greetings, traveler. I am Eleanor Mistlepine, council head here in the village of Arendelle. We get very few visitors out this way, so please, if there's anything I can do for you during your stay, please do not hesitate to ask. You nod to her as you introduce yourself as Tim. Tim, not the mighty wizard. Just Tim. Let's see, I guess we can talk. We have some options. Do you have time to answer some questions for me? Certainly, Eleanor says enthusiastically. What is your question? Well, I awoke in an abandoned house southwest of here, and I don't know where I am. Southwest, you say? It sounds like you just came from Elderhollow, a nearby village that was ruined a few years ago. Eleanor sighs as she is reflecting on the event. Well, now you're in Arendelle. We're a small coastal village located in a region known as South Parish in eastern Thaymore. West of here is Grimhold, the old fortress that used to take travelers into Tangled Tree Forest. North of here is the North Parish, and south is an area called the Salted Coast along the Southern Sea. Porter, the owner of the Owl's Roost Tavern, sells miscellaneous supplies. He may have a regional map of the area, if you think it would help you. I want a map? I'm glad to know where I'm at, but it doesn't explain how I got here. She says, your situation is very odd indeed. Eleanor says with a puzzled look upon her face. She steps back and quickly examines you. Well, I know everyone here in Arendelle and the surrounding region, and I've never met you before. There have been several shipwrecks along the Salted Coast to the south in the recent weeks. Perhaps you were a passenger or a hand on one of those ships and have suffered amnesia. Or maybe you were bitten by one of the vile creatures which roam this area. Many of these beasts produce toxins that have unknown effects on humans, possibly even memory loss. Why don't you stay in Arendelle for a couple of days and see if your memory returns? You can visit Father Michael next door in the Brethel of the Green Moon. If you need further healing, you can get a room at the Owl's Roost Tavern. Can you answer another question for me? Certainly, Eleanor says enthusiastically. What is your question? Okay, how about this? I've seen many strange beasts roaming around outside the village in ruined buildings. What has happened to this land? Eleanor seems almost surprised by your question. You must be from far outside Theramore if you're unaware of the events of this region. She takes a cup of tea and sets down her chipped cup before continuing. Well, this land is embroiled in a war that we are currently fighting with the Orakor. What you see out there, the beasts that roam the land and ruins, are all remnants of this war. What is this war regarding? It is regarding honor and justice. It is almost reclaiming something that was taken from the people of Theramore. 3 years ago, without reason or provocation, the Orakor chose to undermine centuries of peaceful coexistence with us by stealing the Crux of Ages straight out from under our noses. The Crux, in the very spirit of Theramore, taken as a vagabond would take an apple. Of course, there was a huge public outcry over this event, and the Chancellor issued a proclamation stating that their actions constitute an act of war. We've been fighting this conflict with them ever since. Excuse me, what is the Crux of Ages? The Crux of Ages is Theramore's most prized artifact, a jewel of absolute perfection and a symbol of Theramore's majesty. When humans first settled this region long ago, The crux was discovered by miners within a single block of granite. After it was removed from the stone, it became an object of inspiration and power for all the Theramore. For 300 years it has rested in a vault in the Spire, our capital city, only to be brought out once per year during the summer festival so that all the Therish citizens could view it. And it was stolen? Yes, she says. 3 years ago, an Orcoball agent broke into the vault through a secret tunnel and took it. They took it because they coveted it. From the very day it was found and pulled from the rock, the Oracle claimed ownership of it. This act of theft is an insult to all Theramore, and Chancellor has vowed to continue the military action until the jewel is recovered. Who or what are these Oracle? Not much is known about them, really. From what I understand, they are a race of underground dwelling creatures. Some say they are twisted descendants of the dwarves, but nobody really knows. They are horribly bothered by the sun and never come above ground, even at night, because the open air scares them. They thrive in the dark, narrow passages of the underground, surrounded by stone. They rarely fight on their own. They prefer to swarm their enemies with the underground creatures that they seem to hold command over. That is why this land now is so plagued with vile creatures. They use these creatures to wear us down, to drive us from these lands. Eleanor pauses. Say, I have a book of the history of Theramore in the drawer beside my desk. You are welcome to take it if you want. It is rather outdated, but perhaps there is some information that may be of help from you. We might take that book. May I ask you something else? Certainly. What is your question? I need supplies. Can you tell me a bit about your town? Of course. She's very helpful. This is my office where I conduct the village's business. Next door is the Bethel of the Green Moon, run by Father Michael, who offers healing services. Up the street northeast, you'll find the Owl Roost Tavern, the Magic Emporium, and the Wayward Blacksmith Shop. Arundel is a very small village, and we get very few visitors out this way due to the war. You're welcome to stay as long as you like. The local merchants are always happy to see a new face in town. I'm looking for a man named Madak. Oh yes, Madak is an elderly gentleman who lives just down the street southeast of here. He lives in a small house on the other side of the Bethel of the Green Moon. He's a bit of a codgerly old man, not too fond of visitors. Thanks for your time. So I guess we can take this book. If it lets us. Amidst the paperwork you see what appears to be a calendar. And the year on the calendar says 7/25. History of Theramore. Okay, she said we could take the book. Here's kind of what the book says. Oh boy, there's a lot of reading. I don't know if I'm going to read this out loud. But I'm going to just kind of show this. We'll read page by page. How's that? So chapter 1. Here's some years. I'm going to read this, but... Okay, we're going to go to page 2. I don't know how interesting it is to read all that, but I'm reading it. I like to read what's in these games. Mining for copper. The Crux of Ages, she was talking about that. First governing body was formed in 433. Okay, there's some history in this. Interesting. The timeline ends here, although it looks like the following page may have been ripped out of the book. Okay. I actually like to read, so, you know, whatever's in the game. Alright. Let's see what else is in this town. She kind of gave a pretty good description of what's in the town. Here's a well. Refreshing water doesn't seem to heal. Okay, let's talk to... I'm assuming this is a maid shop. Yeah, I can sell some things here. A slender, pale woman stands before you in the middle of a magic shop. The smell of herbs and sulfur and many other magical components hang in the air. She sees you as you enter the shop. Hail! Welcome to the Grand Magic's Emporium. I'm Abigail, proprietor of this shop of magics and magical supplies. Can I show you something from my current inventory? Yes, please. Oh, I thought I had that magical ring in my inventory. I was totally gonna try to sell it, but I would have bought it. You can have this sulfur. We're gonna give away our mana potions. Sell them. I'm gonna keep. We'll sell this. I don't think we need these things. I might keep the mithril for now. Good enough. Exit. Thank you. I'm not from around here. Can you tell me anything about this area? Abigail sighs as she shakes her head, seeming almost frustrated by your question. There's not much to tell you, really. The conflict with the Oracle has left this region in a state of chaos. Our little village of Arundel is really the last settlement still standing in eastern Theramore. The other settlements are gone, and most people have fled north or west before Grimhold fell. Out here, so far from the capital, we know very little about what's really going on. Please, can you tell me more about this conflict? I'm sorry. I don't really know much about it other than it's to do with the theft of a gemstone. I personally think it is absurd that so many lives have been lost over such a trivial matter. This war is about nothing more than the pride of the Chancellor. If you really want to know more about it, you should speak to our Counselor Head, Eleanor Mistlevine. Though I suspect she'll just give you the patriotic speech she gives everyone. You mentioned a place called Grimhold. What is that? Grimhold is an old fortress that lies just a short walk from the west of here. It once served as a gateway between this area and western Thingmore, cutting a swath through the thickest part of Tingle Tree Forest. It also bridges the Eastern Gap, a huge rift cut into the ground that lies in the Sands Forest. After the conflict began, the Commonwealth of Guards who held Grimhold were called to service by the Chancellor. Soon after their departure, goblins overran and took control of the fortress. It fell just like Elderhollow, southwest of here. I'm going to open the window a little bit. It's kind of sunset in real life. I sort of want to see the sunset. I don't see the sunset from here, but I like the color of the skies, and the clouds are kind of like pink and other things. It's cool. Anyways, goblins! Yes! Vile creatures those goblins are. In the past, they posed little threat to us humans, but with our resources spread thin and our attention focused on the conflict with the Oracle, they've taken advantage of the situation and now run amok. In my opinion, their taking of Grimhold is just the start. If the Chancellor doesn't change his war plan, they are going to become a bigger threat than the Oracle. Abigail pauses and takes a deep breath, aware that she has upset herself. Grimhold is now unsafe and probably not even passable. If you absolutely must travel west, you should take the northern pass. Unfortunately, this is a much longer journey and probably just as dangerous, but I guess it's safer to try to go around the Tingle Tree Forest to the south. The southern route is plagued with bandits. What are these oracles? No one really knows, really. They are called underfolk, beings that live in perpetual darkness in the underground and have inhabited this region far longer than us humans have. Practically everything I have ever heard about them come from the legends and wives' tales. Before this war, most people thought of the Oracle as nothing more than spooky creatures that were told to children in bedtime stories. Whatever they are, they must be fierce warriors. The Chancellor has called every guard from the Eastern Theramore into their service, leaving us out here to defend for ourselves. Thank you for your time to taking the chat with me. How about this? I'm looking for work. Do you have anything for me? Abigail scratches her head for a moment. No, I don't need any help around the store. However, I'm looking for a special book called The Secrets of Transference Circuits. I would certainly pay you full value for the book if you ever found a copy and returned it to me. Sure, I'll keep my eyes out for it. Thank you so much, and my pleasure, the end of this conversation. Let us go into the Owl Roost Tavern. Let's talk to you. I guess we're going to be talking to people in this town for a little while. You see a man who reeks of old whiskey and looks as if he has not bathed in days. He's staring at the floor. Hello? He just looks up at you as if you're going to say something, or if he's going to say something, and then he just looks away. Hello, welcome to the Owl Roost Tavern. I'm Porter, the owner. Have a seat. What can I get for you? What have you got for sale? I could buy torches. I could buy a healing elixir, which I probably need, but I'm so short on funds right now. I can buy ale. I could buy a map. I think she was talking about this map. Well, let's buy it. I hope it's a good buy. Let's purchase the map. Cool. We have a map in our inventory. I like it. We'll exit back. What's the news, barkeep? Not much news makes it out this way anymore, Porter says, tossing the wash rag over his shoulder. In fact, I was kind of hoping maybe you had some news for us, you know? Well, you being out of town and all. I seem to have lost my memory, so even if I had news to tell you, I would have forgotten it. I'm sorry to hear that, my friend. Why don't you have a drink, or stay for a night here at the Owl's Roost? I might also recommend that you talk to Father Michael over at the Bethel. Perhaps you are suffering from an injury that he can help you with. It's a good idea. I don't want to run to a room right now. What's with the skulky man over at the table? Oh, him? His name's Garrett. Poor guy came in here a month ago and hasn't left. He was a navigator on a ship that was attacked and sank south of Theramore. He was found unconscious on a beach on the salty coast. As far as he can tell you, he's the only one who made it out of the ship alive. He's still in shock about it. He just sits here day and night, drinking to forget, I guess. Fascinating. Thanks for your time. I must be going. So I want to see this map. Not the history. The map. There! Okay, that was a good buy. Oh, I like this map. Too bad it doesn't show necessarily your location on the map, but we could figure it out. I like it. It'd be kind of cool, like if it showed your location as you walked on the map. Like if there's a sextant or something. Maybe there's something like that in the game. Probably could sell a couple of these things. Okay. I like it, I like it, I like it. Let's explore more of this town. And then we're probably going to be off adventuring again. This might be like the weapon maker or the blacksmith. There's a ship. Hey, the water kind of flows well in this game. Pretty cool. Let's talk to Mr. Blacksmith, or... Sign doesn't light up. Oh, come on. Here we go. I want to see what's in that chest, but I better not. Hello, how you doing? You see a tired looking man covered in soot standing in the middle of the blacksmith shop. Hello, my name is Farwick, owner of this metal workshop. Can I show you something from my current stock? Yeah, I'd like to see what you got for sale. And if I had more money, I do have some money. I only have 84 gold. We may come back to this place. Let's sell off our daggers. I probably should have kept one. Let's sell off our bow. A little bit more gold. We're gonna have to be working on our gold. Frederick nods his head in appreciation. Thank you for your patronage. Can I show you something from my inventory? Actually, I was hoping you might have some work for me. I'm a bit short on gold. Looking for work, eh? Sure, I have something for you. I used to own a house down in Elderhollow before the village was attacked and we were forced to leave. Beneath my house, I had a wine cellar where I kept some of the precious metals I use in my smithing work. When I fled the village, I took with me all I could, but left behind a single bar of mithril that was hidden deep inside the cellar. You know, I'm glad I didn't sell that mithril right now, just by the way. I think I have it. Now, it's too far dangerous for me to try to recover the mithril myself. It's still too valuable just to leave down there to the thieves to eventually take. If you could recover this bar of mithril for me, I'd pay you as a reward, worth the value of the raw material. Before you agree, let me warn you, this is no ordinary wine cellar. I filled it with traps designed to keep thieves away. Yeah, I know. And by now, I'm sure there are more things dangerous trapped down there. Won't be a simple task. So what do you say? You up for the adventure? Sure. Sure, like sounds a good time to me. I'll do it. Excellent. Turn to me when you have your mithril. Yeah, I guess I've been there already. I'm so glad I did not sell that mithril. Thank goodness. I have your bar of mithril. Oh, we got some gold. Thank you very much. I had my doubts you'd be able to retrieve it, but I was wrong. Bar opens the chest behind him and pulls out a hefty pouch of gold. This bar of mithril is valued at 375 gold. So I'll give you the full price for it. You deserve it. I could be an ass and say, I risked my life for that chunk of metal. I think you owe me more than 375 gold. I'm not going to do that. Much appreciated. Okay, that was a quick quest. That was like one of the faster quests I've seen. But, they gave us at least a little bit of gold to kind of keep going on. And the door closed behind us. So let's see, there should be... We'll see what more... Who else may or may not be in this town. And night is starting to fall. Just like in real life right now. The colors look kind of like this in real life right now when I look out the window. Kind of cool. Let's talk to you. Standing in a small church is a fair man of slight build, bathed in colored lights streaming through the stained glass windows. Incense wafts through the air, creating a pleasant, hazy aura. Welcome to the Bethel of the Green Moon, weary traveler. My name is Father Michael. Here, at the Bethel, we can heal your wounds and restore your soul for a small donation, of course. Okay, this is where we can... If we need a healing, we can get that. If we become cursed, we can get that too. Removing a curse costs 1,000 gold pieces. We're gonna need cash. How about a healing? Requires 65. Okay. Can you answer some questions for me, Father? My child, if you're seeking answers to your spiritual questions, you only need to look inside yourself first. Then pray. Only after hours and hours of prayer and meditation you will find what you're seeking. Well, that's not really what I meant. Then you should rid yourselves of material possessions. They will bring you nothing but misery. The true path to enlightenment is through temperance and humility. I'll remind you that the church is always accepting donations. Thanks. How about, I was hoping Bethel would have some work for me. The Bethel always has work for people wishing to serve the will of Luna. Although you don't earn gold for doing these jobs, you earn honor, which is much more valuable. I have been told of a destitute man living west of the Salty Coast region, which is a coastal area south of here. He has contracted flesh rot and is in need of healing. The Bethel has a very rare potion of absolute restoration that needs to be delivered to him so that he can be rid of his debilitation illness. But unfortunately, the Salted Coast area has become very dangerous, and no one has been able to complete this task. Remember, if you accept this mission, you'll receive no financial payment for your efforts. This will be an act of pure selflessness on your behalf. Are you willing to perform this task for Bethel? Yeah, if I'm in the area, for sure. We'll do it. Wonderful. You may retrieve the potion from the chest here in the Bethel. Remember, you must be very careful in the Salted Coast region. Since the war began, the Commonwealth Guard withdrew from the area and has fallen under control by pirates, thugs, and cutpurses. War? Yes, you don't know about this war with the Arkle. Maybe you better talk to Eleanor, Eridol's council head, about that. And don't forget to take the potion on your way out. We will do this. Here is the rare potion. I could sell it, but I'm not. I want to do the quest. Let us put this potion over here. Oh, we can stack potions. Yay! There's our backup weapon. In case things break or whatever. Okay. I thought Maddox would be here, but maybe he's down here. They said he was south or whatever. And maybe this is him. Come back! You see a frail-looking man who has seen the passing of many years. Hey, what are you doing here? You can't just barge into someone's house without being invited. I suggest you turn and leave before I teach you a lesson in manners you won't soon forget. The old man picks up a nearby broken table leg as if he intends to use it as a club. Well, hold on, good sir. I'm looking for a man named Maddox. Are you him by any chance? We leveled up. We leveled up for talking to this guy. 300 points. Sweet. Level up. Click on the flashing level icon to advance your level. Anyways, let's continue. Wow, we're level 2. I'm excited. Okay, let's finish this conversation here. Well, yes, Maddox, that is me. The old man looks you up and down for just a moment as if he might recognize you. Hey, I believe I'm expecting you. Your name is Tim, isn't it? I have something for you. Yes, I'm glad I found you. I was given a strange note and I was told I needed to locate you. I hope you can make sense of this confusion. I don't know if I can help you with your confusion, but I do have a letter. It's gold. I was told to hold for you. I kept it in the chest over there. You can fetch it yourself. I would appreciate that you've kept these items secure for me. Who asked you to do this? Who? Well, I don't know, really. I try not to get too involved with other people's businesses. Years ago, I was a courier for Lord Archibald, so people have always just entrusted me with important matters. A gentleman came to town a while back and paid me to do this job for him, to hold on to these items for someone with your name fitting your description. He wore a mask. I wasn't able to see his face. I didn't ask who he was or why he needed this done. It's the courier's code, not to ask questions. Can I ask you something else? I don't know much about the comings and goings in this village because I pretty much just keep to myself. But I'd be glad to chat a bit with you. I guess it's nice to have a visitor, even an uninvited one. What has happened to this land? You're not from around here, eh? Well, we're at the Oracle, of course. Oracle? Yes, the Oracle. Those thieving creatures that live underground. They can't be trusted. If you ask me, our forefathers should have wiped them out when they first arrived. Then we wouldn't be in this mess. I am glad the Chancellor has had the fortitude to stand up to them and make them pay for the crimes. Maddox rubs the back of his neck with his dirty hand. I'm just a tired old man, and I don't really follow any of this political nonsense anyway. If you want to know more about it, you're going to have to ask someone else. Eleanor at the council house knows a lot about this subject. I'd like to ask you something else. Where am I exactly? You don't know where you are? You're in the village of Elderhollow, Parish's region of Theramore. Theramore? Son, did you just fall off a boat? Yes, you're in Theramore. Theramore! If you're really this lost, you need to find yourself a map. I'd give you mine if I had one. Can I ask you another question? Do you know of any work around here? You're just gonna have to ask around, Maddox says, as if annoyed by your question. But I'm telling you, there's not much in the way of jobs around here, especially for some stranger in town. I must be going now. Go on then! Okay, commoner's pants. 5 gold pieces. Oh, that was right. Oh, we raided the wrong chest. Save often, save often, save often. Okay. Oh. Save often, save often, save often. Oh, I didn't know that guy was going to attack me. I'm sorry. Well, we'll just repeat what we were doing before. We will talk to this guy quickly again. I'm not going to reread what I just read. We will grab, since I Guess that, well, this part of the Let's Play I've done this before just now. We'll take our potion. I'm gonna rearrange my inventory again. Okay, we are going to talk to... I know where to go now for Maddox. We will talk to you again. Okay, we won't loot that chest in front of him. We leveled up again. I'm excited. I forgot I leveled up. Okay. Save again. I guess we have to go to this chest. Second sealed notice and a pouch of gold. Thanks for not attacking me this time. Let's read the second sealed notice. Tim, if you are reading this, then you have made it safely to Arendelle and found Maddox. I could not risk leaving this document with you due to the sensitivity of the information I'm about to disclose. I was unsure how long you'd be unconscious, and I couldn't risk having this document end up in the wrong hands. Maddox is a simple man who has lived in this village most of his life, and I knew he'd be a trustworthy caretaker of this parcel I left for you. Use the gold to buy supplies for yourself, whatever you need to secure your safety and well-being. I wish I could have left you more, but it's all I had. I'm sure you're wondering who I am. My identity will be revealed in time. But for now, you should simply trust me. Whether you decide or not is your choice. Now about yourself, you are part of something very big, an event that has affected this entire region. For your safety, you were placed into hiding and your memory was erased with a special serum. The name you think you remember, Tim, was imprinted in your mind. I will not reveal to you your true name here because of the danger it would bring to you. So you should continue to live by the name Tim. It would be wise for you not to draw attention to yourself by asking too many questions about your past. Your true identity can be revealed to you, but only if you are willing to accept the risk that accompanies it. You must decide for yourself whether to seek the truth or simply become Tim and settle to this new life. You should choose the path of truth. If you choose the path of truth, it will be a hard and dangerous journey. And so, if truth is what you seek, you need to start by retrieving an amulet that belongs to you. Before your memory was taken, you requested that I secure a special amulet for you. I did so by slipping it into the coffin of a recently deceased aristocrat named Elderhollow. He is interred in the vault in Eversleep Cemetery in the North Parish region. I knew his casket would be in a secure place to hide your amulet. The problem now is retrieving it. The door to the crypt is locked tight. Smashing the door down or picking the lock might be an option, but it may be easiest just to get the key. The cemetery director, Lyric, lives a bit north of Arendelle. He has the key. I am confident that you could go figure out a way to get it from him. Once you retrieve your amulet from the crypt, take it to a woman named Lilith who lives in the Tangled Tree Forest. Look for her house in the heart of the woods. She would tell you what she knows of this amulet and set you on the right path. Finally, you must use this time to rebuild your strength, stamina, and knowledge. You were once very proficient in many skills, which the serum has caused you to forget. Only through experience and practice will you be able to reacquire those skills you have lost. It is the only way you'll be safe. E. Quest journal. Okay. Okay. Maybe we'll be doing some... Well, we have a little gold. Maybe we'll buy armor or weapons or sword. We have to figure something out here. We did level up. So let's do a level up. You know what? Let's talk to this blacksmith. see what he has to say. I'd like to look at his inventory one more time. So what does he have for sale? We are going to become broke buying this stuff. But we almost need to. I think we have chainmail belts already. Plate armor, that's gonna take all of our half of our gold. I probably should do some of this off screen. We have chainmail boots and we can upgrade everything else. Okay. You know, I probably should do this off screen, so I'm gonna go off screen for a little bit and we're gonna figure out our inventory, do a little level up, and just do it from there. So I'll be right back.